Warning. The following podcast contains adult language and possibly sexual conversation that may not be suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised. I guess that means anyone who likes ice cream, it's bedtime. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests do not necessarily reflect those of the podcast or its affiliates. The content discussed is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as professional advice. These are professional retards, not psychiatrists for your fucked up sensibility or mental illness. Please consult a qualified expert for any specific concerns or questions. Thank you for listening, and if you are one of my precious little snowflakes, go get some minty chip and some of that good-smelling kids shampoo. We aren't wanted here with these men.
Top tier, top tier, top tier. Top five, top five, top five. I can hear you, yeah. So far, so good.
Device default. Holy shit, now you guys can hear me. Look at that. I could see myself talk the entire time we were sitting there bullshitting, muted. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden I flipped to the other stream and all of a sudden it didn't work.
Oh, it happens like that. You know, technical difficulties has never been my strong suit, bro. And that's one of the things that kept me away from a lot of random streams.
I hate how shitty fucking OBS is compared to Streamlabs OBS. It is so much more disconnected from it being straightforward. But for some reason,
definitely.
the past like 2 months, Streamlabs has absolutely shit the bed. I'll open it and it freezes. I can't move around any of the imaging or anything like that. It's fucking horrible.
I haven't used Streamlabs OBS in a while, actually. I just use regular OBS lately.
That's what I swapped to, because I was like, okay, well, you know, why am I going to sit here and struggle with it? What the hell's the point? And this shit, I have no idea why the fuck the audio mic level was different on one tab to a different one. What
makes no sense, dude.
Like, this is my job, and I still have no fucking idea why the fuck that was.
Bro, see, it's your job, and you have no idea why this happens. I'm just a guy who, like, the content that I made was always just like really simple content that was just about me, you know? Yeah. And so all the technical stuff, bro, I use Windows Movie Maker to make my videos.
My first half on my channel. Like,
I used it until, like, I probably used it for 90% of my YouTube career. I just used Windows Movie Maker. That was it. And even now, like, my TikTok videos, I just make on my phone. I use no other software. I'm like a boomer.
Yeah, because at what point? Why are you supposed to do cuts and everything else like that? If you can't do it in one take, this video is not going live. I promise you. Either I'm going to talk perfectly, Jake. Or it's shit. It's one or the other. There's no fucking middleman.
1,000,000%. Where's the other guys? Who are you doing the podcast with these days? So the other people or just you?
So Myth left a while ago due to mental health and all that stuff. He just came back to the friend group like 2 weeks ago. I'm hoping to have him on as a reunion episode. And Ippo left probably about a month ago or so. So looking for a co-host. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? But, you know, who the fuck knows?
Hey, sometimes you got to carry it on your back, you know?
Well, it's, and I'm not going to try and bitch and complain. And if it gets too fucking whiny, tell me. But it is really genuinely hard to just have everything on you.
Yeah.
It's very nice to be able to spread things out, especially so that way it's like a consistency thing. So that way it's not like, oh, ADHD mind doesn't remind me to fucking do the thumbnail, but I have everything else done and redone 4 times before I made a thumbnail. And it just fucks with me. So having that extra person just makes everything a little bit more consistent. But
hey, you see my G Fuel sign in the back?
Yeah.
Do you think that if I take that black background off of it would look better? Because I put that up there originally because it was too bright, but now it's like less bright because it's old, and I feel like it will look all right. I'm gonna take that down. Hold on, let's see.
Okay.
This is not an ad placement, G Fuel. By
It
the
is
way,
an ad
you have to
placement.
pay me
G
for
Fuel.
this.
Thank you. Use code RMTS at checkout.
Let's see.
Over just gave us a wonderful, wonderful call out. That's what I was going to do as he sits here and remodels his office. I need to go to my drive, Gmail actually, and open up my Manscaped read.
Does that look better or worse?
The L looks like it has a pink glow around it. What you might want to do is go on fucking one of those websites, whether it's Temu or whatever, and get some of the.
Dude, Temu's insane. I don't care if they stole all my information and identity. I got the dopest pants. $2, buddy.
I got these. They're not necessarily styrofoam. They're soft foam brick tiles that I put on my daughter's wall, and it looks like it's Hogwarts in her room. So I'm gonna fucking hang.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna hang clouds and shit above for the ceiling, and put the fucking lightning lights through the fucking clouds, and then hang the candles.
Dude, that's sick when people do that.
Yeah,
bro. This is a cardboard box that I had that I
just
made into because when I first got it, I don't know if you remember, but when I first got that, like on my last PKA episode, it was crazy bright. It made the room purple. And so I had to put something behind it just so that you could actually see the lettering. But now it looks, because that's fading, this behind it kind of looked like crap, I feel like, like it looked like a box behind it.
No, absolutely. What I would do is on Temu, and I think I got them from Shein, but they have a whole bunch of like wallpaper textures and stuff that you can get and throw up behind your stuff. Those things are fantastic.
I probably will do that then.
You can literally do that entire wall or like a section of that wall for like $5.
That's great, bro. Think about this. I've seen the Temu thing, people talking about it on Twitter and all that.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. This shit's crazy.
Please do.
Yeah.
I seen the Temu thing on Twitter, and I seen so many people talking about it. So I was looking for a rug because I just got another house. Yeah. So I moved half of my stuff from here into my other house, and so now this house is kind of empty, right? This is like my office house, basically.
Yeah.
And
rolling like a big baller, you're running companies and doing YouTube streams with cat ears. You're killing,
bro. I'm just barely making it through. You know what I mean? But I had enough to get another house. So
exactly.
And now I can focus a little bit more on the business side over at this spot, which is nice. It's tough to mix business and pleasure. I like to put on my shoes and walk into my office and feel like it's work time. I really enjoy that aspect of it.
Completely opposite.
Dude, I know.
There.
Bro, that's amazing. My bed was right there for a long time, bro. And I really feel that even though it worked, I felt that there's too much of a pull for me to be like, I'll do it later. But if I like right now, before the podcast, bro, not even kidding, I just went to put on shoes just to feel like, all right, I'm doing something,
No, with my ADHD, I have to have shoes on until I get ready to climb in bed.
Okay.
And it used to drive everybody fucking nuts. If you want me to get something done today, don't tell me to sit down and don't tell me to put shoes on. That is the only things you're not allowed to tell me what to do. Everything else, I will make sure it gets done. Just don't stop my day.
These are the rules.
Get going, it's fire, man. It's scary.
Oh, so about the Temu thing. So I was I just spent $250 on Temu.
Mm-hmm.
And we just talked about how you could do that whole wall for $5. So
yeah,
I went from not having the Temu app to seeing people talk about it on Twitter constantly. So I was like, all right, fine. I need to get a new rug. I looked at the rugs. The rug that I wanted was
shit. That's like, yeah, I want that.
Bro, it was so dope because the rug that I was gonna buy was $70 on Amazon.
Yeah,
and it popped up on this, like it just popped up on Google on Temu, and because it was my first time buying it,
$35 and you got free shipping.
$30, and they gave me 90% off for my first time buying. I bought the same rug for $4.
Yeah.
It was $4 instead of $70, and it's like a big rug.
The only thing that I've kind of been sketched out with Shein and Temu is they don't like to actually show the sizing for what the fuck you're buying. So if you don't know like centimeters and millimeters and inches and all the differences, you can get absolutely butt fucked if you don't pay attention.
Oh, for sure. Like there's definitely been like a lot of the stuff that I bought as far as like rugs or like wall art. It gives you the smallest version, so you got to make sure that you get like
and
the
then
big
size up, and then it's like
$75.
But most guys don't Don't know inches either. Women are just as bad. It's really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
We'll go into that joke in a second. I
Okay.
spent like $60 on doing my daughter's room, my room, getting a one of those, those old school fucking nets that people hang their fucking stuffed animals in.
Yeah, yeah.
I got that for the baby. I spent like 50
Nice.
bucks. I wallpapered my entire fucking bathroom into like the jungle. And I'm gonna get a couple vines to like hang from it, so that way it just looks
Oh, that's
different.
sick.
Yeah, just like something different, because why the fuck not?
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
just
Of
like, you know
course.
what? Fuck it. Shit looks sick.
Bro?
I
And
spent $70 and I did
$4.
4 fucking rooms. Like, what the
You did a
fuck?
whole renovation. You renovate your whole house for $70.
Exactly, man. Like, what the fuck? Shit's absolutely insane. I did fall into the not knowing inches though, because I bought the fucking wood wallpaper for this room, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna put it behind the TV back there, put it behind my bed, or put it behind my TV in front of me. I got black wood wallpaper. The shit looks sick. Like it's matte black where the face of the grain is, and then behind it is glossy. I was like, that's backwards, but that sounds cool as fuck. Looks clean. I bought like half of what I needed though. Instead of spending $1, I should have spent 5. But I got fucked on the inches badly.
Yeah, yeah. It happens, bro. What is this? 8 inches? Oh, it's 3. Ah.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes it happens.
There are
like that.
so many people that have absolutely no idea what the fuck the difference is in between 8 inches and 6 inches.
Yeah, yeah.
4 inches. Have you seen those YouTube shorts where they're like, "Can you pull out this tape measure and show me what 6 inches is?" And they're like, "Here's 6 inches," and it's like 3.5. And I'm like, "What? What are you doing?"
Hey, it's not really about the inches. It's about like, how you feel about the inches.
Exactly, man. Like, what the fuck? So many people just have no idea what the fucking inch is. And I'm like, yeah, if people, and then I'll watch this other fucking short. They're like, you know what? If you just add an inch to every single thing you do in life, it was actually PKN last night while I was working. It wasn't a short. They're like, if you add an inch to your height and an inch to your length, everybody would be excited. And I'm sitting here shaking my fucking head at Kyle saying this. And I was like, I'm going to say this at some point, and now I'll say it. If I added an inch to not only my height, but my dick length, people would die. There would be problems.
Oh my gosh. It'd make for a great story, though.
Yeah. I've heard it, so many people be like, it's too big. No, heard from nobody ever except by me. I've heard so many people say that it's too fucking small and they have all those problems. I've had people say legitimately that it is too big.
But you know what? That's like somebody. What you're saying right now to the people listening, you're like this. I've just had
Humble
so many
brag.
people tell me that I just have too much money.
Yeah,
People just say
exactly.
that all the
Too
time.
much dick. No, I said this the
It's
other day
too hands.
to this girl I'm talking about. I was like, it's really funny. Every single girl that was like 6 feet, 6 figures, 6 inches. I was like, I got the 2 of those on lock from birth. The 6 figures, I'm coming for you.
We're working on it.
I got the easy one. I got the easy one left. I'm 6'5".
Oh yeah, you're tall, bro. I'm like 5'11-ish, 5'11 and a half.
Yeah,
on a good day.
We were trying to figure out how tall you were the other day, actually.
Well,
I was gonna say 5'9". Yeah.
I actually just went to the doctor like a week ago. I'm 5'11 and a half. So.
Yeah, 6 foot. 6 foot all day.
Yeah, almost 6 foot, bro. Like in big shoes,
6
I'm
foot
6
in real
foot.
life. Tinder 6'1".
Yeah,
Bumble, you got that 6'2" because you want to lock in for long term.
You got to wear the Timberlands. No, yeah. I just always tell people I'm 5'11" because like, I just feel like I don't want to be that guy that's lying about like I'm 6 foot because you know what I mean. I got.
You're afraid of one of those smartasses from fucking YouTube shorts walking up to you with a fucking.
Come on, measure me. This man's 5'11 and a half. Fire.
See these cat ears? Those are 6'1". I promise you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm 6'2" with the cat ears, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So I wanted your opinion on this because I've heard a couple people. I think his name's Jeff Wittick. He's on the Impulsive podcast now. He was talking about how he couldn't do fighting because of the shit that happened to his head and everything else that happened with David Dobrik. So I developed thoracic outlet syndrome, which is a nerve problem with my neck and my chest and my shoulder. Mm-hmm. Do you think I could get cleared to box?
I mean, honestly, man, I think that as long as you're physically capable, you'll get cleared to box. Like as long as you don't have any like brain issues or
I don't have CTE. I've never had
Yeah.
a concussion.
to be honest, because like everybody fights injured, man. Like everybody has some sort of injuries. I have weird like nerve damage from jiu-jitsu. So I mean, I think that it's fine. Like as long as you don't have any like life or death issues with your brain or internal devices, you know, you're
No,
probably gonna
the only thing that's weird with it is I have a rib that's removed underneath my collarbone.
Oh, nice.
Which I could see as one of the things that they're like, you can't do that because if my collarbone gets broke, that's punctured lungs and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, if they look that in depth to it, but I would just be like this. No, I'm fine, because they're not going to give you they're not going to give you an X-ray on your ribs to see. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I just didn't know how in depth it was.
Yeah, so typically what they do is you do all your blood work to make sure that you don't have like some crazy thing. They'll give you like
dude, the name's Hot Loads.
brain
I definitely got all the things.
You got something going on,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, you just do your blood work, you get your brain scanned, you answer a few questions, and you're good. Like I could go in right now and have a broken arm, and as long as I don't say anything about it, they're not gonna like notice. They'll be like this, hey, you have any injuries? Nah. You know,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm actually thoroughly surprised that that's the level that those people work on. Especially
Yeah, I think they're really worried about like life or death.
Yeah.
You
Especially
know,
with
so, like,
the fights that have been canceled and shit. It's weird to see that be the level that they look at.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at all the fights that are canceled, it's either for a life or death, like very important thing like brain trauma, or it's the fighter saying, hey, I popped a rib and I can't fight, so I'm pulling out, you know?
Yeah.
But like I could walk in there right now I could have all my fingers broken. And as long as I don't say anything about it and I'm like, yeah, they feel fine, like you get away with it.
No, I think that would be really interesting at some point if I end up growing and shit. Because like I'm legitimately from the town where Tyson came to train. So it would be like a secondary city son or something. It would be really rather cool.
Who would you fight? Kyle.
No.
FPS Kyle.
No, Kyle's like 2 of me, man. I'm literally 165, 6'5".
That man.
I could tap somebody across the fucking room, but
I absolutely. You know the little things you get out the vending machine?
Yeah.
The sticky hands? It's like that.
Give me Boogie. Let's go. I'll give him the weight.
Crazy. That's funny. That'd be wild. Give him the weight
and go for the knockout. Let's go.
I mean, I would say that there's an argument to be made for that to be fair. He's so massive compared to you, and you're like, he's literally over. What is he? Triple your size? You know what I mean? So we got it. I think that's fair.
450. Yeah.
How much is he? He's big,
about
right?
450. I'm even giving him 15 pounds.
I think that he might be actually under 400 now, right? Because I think that he was 450, or he was like 5 at one point, and now he's like 350, maybe. Let's say that.
Something like that.
He's big though.
With a lot of the shit I'm seeing, man, I'm really tempted to be like, you know what? I will fight you for your spot on the Lol Cal podcast. Let's go.
Yeah, he's 400 pounds.
Boxing.
They weighed in. Boogie was 391 and Wings was 404, I think. For the boxing.
I will video the entire thing. I'll go down to Custom Motto's gym and we'll train the entire time.
I'm gonna go down to the Casamigos gym. You know what I mean? Get a little bit lit before I go out there. A couple shots. The old reposado.
Got to take the G fuel.
Yeah, you got to mix it up.
Exactly. But I think that'd be funny. So Boogie, come on, buddy.
Boogie versus
Hollow yelling behind me.
I'll watch
telling me that Boogie's just bad. Boogie's a bad guy.
Bro, did you see the Boogie documentary?
Yes, I saw some of it. I watched it.
Did you see my appearance in it?
Yeah, dude, you're popping up everywhere, and it's
pretty big cameo appearance from me. I got a whole 1.5 seconds.
No, dude, it's really weird because you seem very, very similar to me. Where you're like, dude, that's cool. I've just seen randomly everywhere.
Yeah.
I remember last year. I think I told you about this, and you got a good giggle out of it too. When fucking Syndicate watched my fucking podcast with Wings, and he's like, "This is cool," and I'm like, "Do you know how fucking weird that is?
That's so cool."
What the fuck? What reality is this? Because genuinely, that makes no fucking sense.
Right. Syndicate was actually the first person I ever met in real life. that I had watched on the internet. Like I went to some event out here in Vegas when I first started to pop on YouTube, and he would just happen to be at whatever.
Yeah, you
I
sold
think
him
I was.
Black Ops 3, right?
Yeah, it was something like
Here's
that.
Road
Like
to
I got
Black
him
Ops 3. Here's Black Ops 3, $800.
Here you go, Syndicate. I actually stole
Yeah.
this from GameStop, brought it here for you. Yeah, he was at like some tech booth, and it was cool. So I feel like it's a memory that I have that's it's a core memory that I have as a YouTuber.
Like, honestly, that was one of the, I didn't ever expect that. Like, even with everything that I've achieved, which is very, very little in the grand scheme of things. But like,
Isn't it all, bro? Everything's little in the grand scheme
it's
of things.
weird, man.
You know,
Top 3
Elon Musk has achieved very little in the grand
Yeah.
scheme of the universe. You know, you got to give yourself credit where credit is due.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm saying, though. It's just so fucking weird. It's so crazy to kind of just grow that way that you kind of just don't expect.
Yeah, no, 100%, bro. I definitely feel that.
So, how you feeling about COD? What are you thinking about it, man?
Honestly, I got home. I just played COD for like 40 minutes, and then I got on here. So I'm level 55.
Yep.
I really like it. I just played zombies for the first time. It was actually, I thought it was really fun. But I would say
the only part of zombies I don't like is the fact that you cannot fight other people.
Yeah, I was thinking
it
that you
takes
were
the
gonna
pain away from everything. I thought they were just going to upgrade DMZ into fucking zombies, and that made sense.
Yeah.
You just bring zombies into all 4 maps. It makes sense. Just follow it through. No, it's just weird. I think
it's good though, bro. I mean, I just played it for the first time, and I thought it's so different than Treyarch zombies, you know, the normal zombies, that I wasn't sure how to feel about it. And then as I got through a couple of the contracts and all that, and I got to the exfil out of there, it's actually fun. It's like zombies Warzone. It's a different take on the zombies. And the whole game, honestly, is fun. The only thing I don't like is the matchmaking. But everybody complains about this for years. I just feel like the matchmaking is so
it seems like it's inconsistent. You'll have 5 games that are fucking fantastic. You'll enjoy yourself. And then you'll get shit on for like 3 or 4 games. They'll realize they're not that good. And then all of a sudden you get 5 more games where it's like fucking fire again. And then you get
I could talk about the
shit.
SBMM for like ever, man. I just don't. I mean, whatever they're doing at Activision that says that it works, good. That's good for their business. If that's the case, then obviously it's never going to go away. But I'm just such like I train jiu-jitsu, right? And I'm going to have an MMA fight coming up here soon that's been leaked on the PKA podcast, obviously. But for me, like I'm training. If I go every day and I want to train, it's a mixed bag of people that I train with. I train with black belts. I train with white belts. I train with guys who have been training for a year and guys who have been training for 10 years. If I had to go every day and compete, if I had to compete every day and like go there and you only get to train with the best of the best every single day and you're getting absolutely smacked every day, it would be a nightmare, bro. And that's my analogy for the Call of Duty skill-based matchmaking.
Logically, and you tell me if this is honest and the truth, is if you sit there and only battle the best of the best and you only play the best of the best or you only fight in MMA the best of the best, at some point, can a rookie fucking catch you?
Oh,
because
yeah,
they play fucking differently. They do something fucking different. Yeah. They just don't have the skill or the thought process that you do. So it's just not lined up the way that you expect it to be, and all of a sudden you get caught.
Oh yeah, they do weird things. And people will say that like even about like boxers and things like that. I think that Jake Paul talked about it relatively recently as well when he was talking about some of his older fights. But like when you train for boxing, for example, you get used to the way that people make smart choices. They move their head a certain way. They hit you with certain shots.
People don't want to be on camera for camps and shit like that because it's a consistency thing. I'm taught to do this, therefore, if you know that, then you can react to it.
And if you fight somebody new, they typically don't move in the way that you're even supposed to. Like they make stupid decisions that will even catch you off guard because like if they knew what they were doing, they wouldn't have done that. But because they don't know, you get caught with something weird because they throw from angles that don't make sense or things that actually are dangerous, right? Like even jiu-jitsu, I've had guys where I'm choking them and I know how they're supposed to escape, but they don't because they're new. And they'll do weird stuff. Like they'll try to do a backflip out of it where I'm like, bro, like you got out, but like you could literally have broken your neck. But it's just like so weird. So yeah, for sure that's a thing.
And that's just so weird to me. Like even in the like little weird skirmishes and fights that I had in school and shit, people do weird shit. They just do.
Yeah.
Like I remember in my last fight, dude got crossed, and he dropped both of his hands and got his fucking eye socket broken. Just dropped it, and he didn't expect it. He swung with his right, and I caught him with a left with something in my hand, and it broke his fucking eye.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like getting my eye broken.
No, that doesn't sound pleasant.
Nobody does.
But like, how do you drop both of your hands by your side and expect this to be done after you swing the first time? That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any. You gotta stay.
You got
stay
5
engaged.
people around you. You think I care?
Once combat mode is engaged, it does not stop until one of us is destroyed.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember my cousin walked into the fucking middle school office, and she's like, "Shit, if that's the kid that Zach beat the shit out of, we're gonna have a problem." His face was swollen like this.
Oh my god! Was he also 6'5"?
In 8th grade, I was like 6
4.
foot. Yeah, probably like 6 foot, 6'1".
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I didn't grow very much afterwards. I only grew like 3-4 inches. But
how tall was this other guy?
He was probably at that point like 5'9", 5'10". He's like,
oh, okay,
6
so
foot
that's
now.
fair. He's a big kid. Okay.
No,
I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, I was 6'2" and he was 4'11". Smacked him up.
He had 5 people with him, and they all said I won. Like,
good. That's nice that they all didn't team up. That's because
they did. They pushed me over as I swung the 3rd time and started kicking me in the ass, literally.
Oh, that's called gang violence, and I don't approve.
Yeah, and then I was suspended for gang violence literally the week afterwards.
Oh, nice, good.
Yeah, in 8th grade, I was suspended for the entire month of 8th grade in February.
That's what we call a 3-month break.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom's like, yeah, you got into a fight and you defended yourself. Do we really have to ground you?
Yeah.
Next week, she's like, okay, now you're grounded. That was bad.
You got away with one, thought you get away with both. That's crazy.
I started a gang in middle school. Yeah, it is what it is.
Sometimes you have to. You got to take over the block early, as they say.
Exactly. The block was hot and we had to take care of it.
The block was hot.
It's so fucking weird, man. People do weird fucking shit, and I'm seeing it in this fucking Call of Duty always.
Yeah.
People sitting in weird fucking corners, these weird ass fucking doors that they added to maps that I played for the past fucking 12 years. They added doors randomly to backs of buildings in like Invasion, where there weren't doors before. I'm like, okay, well, here I can sit and heal, and then all of a sudden you get stabbed in the back because everybody's running around with knives right now. And I don't understand.
Bro, there has been a knife epidemic in MW3 right now. I do like the game, though. Like, the game has been fun. It's fun to see a bunch of people who are playing these maps for the first time, too. There's like, and you can still tell, like, people are still skipping derailed.
I feel like I legitimately have an advantage. Like, Woody was talking, he was like, I don't know if I have an advantage. I think I'd be behind. No, I clearly, I can outmaneuver every single person on these maps.
Bro, these maps are like maps we grew up with, you know?
Yeah, I know.
So
it's like I can still edge slide. I promise you. I know these things.
Yeah.
I
some
have
of the sniper spots.
Yeah.
High rise collateral spot.
Oh, I had this fucking idea the other day when Hex was on. I was like, I would love to get all of like the OG YouTubers together and do like 8s or like a tournament with like 32 of them and just randomly draw fucking teams.
That would be so fun. That'd be crazy. They just did that $150,000 tournament with all the OG guys that just played in it. Optic just did that. Yeah. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, they do a lot of the pros and shit like that, but I'm talking like YouTubers.
Yeah.
Like bring X-Jaws back to head a team and you.
Bro, you were around when Jay
so
Nasty.
Cool. Yeah.
With the Jay Nasty, Woody's gamer tag, professional. Wait, was Woody on that?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Woody and Optic. And I believe it swapped from Woody to Wings, if I remember correctly. And it was an episode of PK.
Oh, I remember like Jay Nasty did a whole thing against the pros too. I forget who was all involved. Do you remember Jay Nasty?
Yeah, he was a pub stomper that dropped like 70 pluses all the time.
So disgusting. He was like, this is my 7 Moab nuclear game. It's like, what? How is it? Some of my favorite content back then. Back in the day.
It's funny because I'm really, really tempted to just start uploading gameplay commentaries again.
I feel like there was
a
a
hole
slight
now.
rise in them. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
there's a
they
hole
were
now.
popular, disappeared, and now they're kind of coming back to some degree. Like there's guys like Bams, he's a sniper. Who was another
But it
guy
doesn't
that was
seem like
doing?
you got to drop 150 kills anymore. It's like
You
you
just
got to
do a
be a cool
gameplay
dude and just
commentary.
hang out and have some fun.
That's definitely like there's definitely room for that again, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really fucking interesting because this shit that I do here and all that shit and just exploring thought and shit, it's coming back. It's becoming a thing again. And it's really fucking weird.
I think like with the podcast thing too, people are used to that idea spewing while playing gaming is a thing that like works again. I was just watching PK like old PKA clips the other day, and people just throw great gameplay up, throw the clip on, like just a lot of it was just audio only over stuff, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, they were reacting to my stream one time that they were streaming, just sitting watching my stream, asking me questions, and then responding to it in voice. It was the weirdest stream I've ever had in my life.
But that's chill. I like that. That's when that's when you're able to do this stuff again. Like I'm even considering making a new challenge, just doing gameplay commentaries again, like just stuff like that, just for fun. I think that there's just so much room for that again.
Call it story flow.
Story flow, overt flow. There we go. I got it.
Yep.
Overt flow. There you go.
Overtly complicated.
Overtly. Overt. The Overt Show. That's my podcast name.
Exactly. And I already have the connections. We got G Fuel and Manscaped coming in. Don't even worry about it.
Love it.
Exactly. I do have to shout out Manscaped. The homies came back and gave us all the love. The Performance Package 4.0 has arrived. Oh, they gave me the old read. It's 5.0 now, boys. Has arrived. And oh man, it is a game changer. Inside the package, you'll find a Lawnmower 5.0 Weed Whacker. You see, they gave me the old read. They gave me the new stuff and sent me the old read. I love you, boys. This thing has a foil shaver now. They send a second head with it, and it comes with a foil shaver. Have you ever used one of those? You are muted, my friend. You are absolutely muted. I know you're playing Call of Duty. I apologize. But they sent these foil shavers with the new Manscaped stuff, and I've never used one of those before. I remember the
shaver is.
It's like it's a bar essentially with little holes in it, and it like catches the hair and then shaves it all the way off. It's how I got
interesting.
This is all skin tight now instead of it just
foil shaver.
Yeah.
Shout out Manscaped. I really enjoy your products.
Yeah, right now you get 20% off free shipping with insert code RMTS. And if we get 8, they will be signing on for a longer period of time. We would absolutely love for you guys to go check them out, give them some love, and help me provide for this show and making sure that it's able to stay possible and get the amazing guests that we get on. So that way they enjoy themselves here as well. That is,
I do know what a foil shaver is. I like these.
Get 20% off and free shipping using code RMTS at manscaped.com. That is 20% off and free shipping on manscaped.com using code RMTS. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
Code RMTS at manscaped.com, 20% off. And if you look at that, 20% off is like 1/5. If it's $100, you're taking it down to 80. 80 is almost 50. That's like half off basically if you think about it. And
if you got a beard, if you want to cut your own hair, everybody dealt with COVID. Everybody dealt with not wanting to go to the fucking barber again. Go get one of they have a hedge clipper there where you're able to dial in the fucking size of your hair that you want, whether that's your beard, your face, your ball sack. Go get that shit. Trim your fucking face up. Trim your nuts up. No girl wants to go down there when they're getting poked in the fucking face with hair in their fucking chin and their nose. Nobody wants that. Hey, even your lady could use it and get all trimmed up so that way she doesn't poke you in the nose. We'll use code RMTS at checkout at Manscaped. Show them we love them. Love their pod. Love their shit.
Look at this beard. Fantastic. This is all Manscaped beard.
This is legit. I've used Manscaped for the past year since they sponsored the episode with Ricada last year. Absolutely have loved their product since.
It's good. No, it's super good. I just started using them last year too. I use them. They sent me out some
RMTS.
stuff.
I saw that shit.
I do. Yeah. I used it. It gave me a large percentage off. I used it. Before one of my fights, they had sent me some product after I used code RMTS, and I've been using it since.
The only boxers that I wear at all, and that's legit. Like, I could stand up right now, and you could see my cocks are flopping. Absolutely, because my Manscaped boxers are dirty right now. They're in the fucking laundry. Only boxers I wear.
Only what?
Boxers.
Only fans? Oh, okay. Crazy.
Oh, yeah. Dude, if I had an OnlyFans, I would be completely lost after like the first 3 days.
Bro, we might crush it.
As a guy, how many different pictures can you think of other than flexing?
Well, here's the thing.
You'd get completely lost after a few days.
How many, bro, this is what I hate about girls' content and also love about it. You just want, bro, some of the girls that I know, honestly, most of them, a lot of content creators that are girls, I don't want to say that they have it easy because definitely they work and they put out content and all that stuff.
Oh,
but so much of it is just like this, bro. It's like this.
It's easy. I've managed a couple.
I'm like, dang, bro. And you know what? The thing that makes me the most upset is I'll sit there and I'll watch 40 of those videos because I'm like, she's pretty bad though. You know, like,
yep, exactly.
Like what? I'm
the
problem.
All the homies that are the OnlyFans girls. We fucking love you.
Yeah,
yes, a couple of you that hang out and come chat all the time.
We love and respect you.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a really weird fucking world, man. I would get fucking lost if I had to sell myself like that. I genuinely just would. If it's not storytelling, I would. There is no way in hell that any person is going to want to see me come more than once. Just not. It just is what it is, man. Or are we gonna just no go next level with it? I just stream Call of Duty to OnlyFans, and when I die, I have to do a helicopter spin with my dick until I win a game.
Bro, that's fun. Winning a game while helicoptering.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta do it the whole time.
Go back to the Black Ops 3 days where we had twerking on Twitch and just helicopter dick on OnlyFans.
Back in the day, Zoe Berger.
Yeah.
She was cool.
I haven't heard about her since way back when. Since fucking Keem did all that shit with her and then it fucking died.
Bro, I actually talked to her maybe like last year. She hit me up. I was friends with her for a long time. Like I used to stay at Airbnbs and stuff with her.
She's cool as fuck.
She was super cool, yeah.
Yeah, I think we actually talked about her off the show, if I remember correctly. Like one of the first times you were on.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Zoe's always been super dope. She's a cool girl.
So, training for a fight.
Who?
You. You said earlier you were training for a fight.
Well, listen, that may or may not be allegedly allegations. I would never admit to training for an MMA fight coming up in December with any other person from the Misfits community. KSI, Logan Paul just fought. You know, I would never come from training and then come here. You know, that would never be a thing.
Never.
Hypothetically, you know.
So, you think you're gonna beat the banana? Are you gonna do it nicely or meanly?
Listen, all right. To me, sometimes we gotta measure like what we say, right? We gotta measure what we say, and we gotta think: are we going into overactive theater mode, or are we saying what we really think? You know, or is it somewhere in between? Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say: is the things that I've done and things that have happened have been very performance based. I want everything to go viral. Whether I leave with my shield or I leave on my shield, it goes viral. And that's what I would like to happen once again.
Yeah, it seems like you wanted the content out of a lot of them. It's like, I don't care. I want to win, but whatever happens it's going to be a blaze of glory. It doesn't fucking matter.
That's all that matters, bro, is the little blaze of glory, right? So that's all that matters. But I will say, as far as just realistically, I've been grappling for almost 20 years. In jiu-jitsu has been my main thing. He wrestled for 20 years. So I think that when it comes to that, we're actually going to be more evenly matched than a lot of people might realize as far as the grappling aspect. Obviously, if he did jiu-jitsu, I'll beat him in jiu-jitsu. If I did wrestling, he'd beat me in wrestling. But that grappling almost counteracts each other when you introduce the element of MMA. I haven't trained MMA since 2013 or 2014.
And then you have him training Muay Thai and shit like that.
Yeah, and he did that. He did a little Muay Thai and all that, and he fought Ice Poseidon. So something that was brought up on PKA is that, and he was actually really realistic about it. The other guys on the show don't know the strength of schedule, right? So
yeah,
he has one fight against Ice Poseidon that he won. So him versus Ice Poseidon, he beat him. I have 3 fights. Technically, in the boxing side of things, I'm 1 and 2. So I beat one guy boxing, and then the other 2 guys, boxing, and then I lost in the chess part. So I mean, whatever. But the other 2 guys that I fought are 2 of the best guys that fight in the influencer boxing fights. They're both like
that's
top
the hard
10 guys.
way to gauge about it, because like a lot of these influencer boxing people, because this is the start, you can't compare Jake against you, because there's no comparison, because you don't know exactly how heavy of a schedule you fought or Jake fought.
For sure. I mean, Jake would absolutely put me into a pit, but
there was conversations a year ago where you're in top 10.
For sure. And that's the thing. Everybody's so new, you know. And if you look at so I fought FaZe Sensei. FaZe Sensei is a top 5 guy 100%, right? So he'll beat like 95% of the guy. I don't know how many influencer boxers there are now. There's got to be 100, but he's top 5.
Everybody's an influencer boxer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. And
Boogie,
then
you're gonna
FaZe
catch
Temper,
the hot load, I promise you.
And then FaZe Temper, he fought KSI. He lost to KSI, but KSI is like a top guy, right? He's on the same level as like professional boxers now. So FaZe Temper lost.
He's in the same realm that Jake is.
Exactly. Him, Jake, Logan, maybe a little bit underneath them, but those guys are the top tier guys in the thing. Right under that, you got FaZe Sensei. Right under Sensei, you got Temper. So I fought 2 of the best guys that have even touched the influencer boxing community. You can't say whether I'm good or bad based off those performances, because those guys would also clean up Brandon and pretty much everybody else on the list. So it's hard to gauge how good I am when I've only fought best. Yeah, it's like me fighting KSI and then being like, oh well, he's not good. Well, also it's just tough, bro. I'm fighting the best guys.
Them. We're talking 3 fights in, 5 fights in. Like, professional boxers are graded at fight 50. How do you grade somebody at 5?
It's
and whether
impossible.
That's a football game or a basketball game or a baseball game, how do you grade a team, whether they are the best or the worst, at the beginning of the start?
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. Anybody can catch anybody on a good night. So
for sure, especially at this level.
Yeah. Because you don't know how big they are. You don't know how good they are. They could be the greatest person to ever touch gloves, or they could touch grass for the first time last week.
It's just brand new, and that's the thing. A lot of people really, a lot of the fans are new casual fans, in this space, right? And so a lot of people don't really realize that what you're saying is 100% true. It's you're watching somebody do something for the first time, so it's really hard to gauge. Like if I went with you today, and I don't know if you ice skated before, but I'm going to assume you don't really. If we went today and you were ice skating today for an hour, I couldn't say whether you were good or bad. You're brand new. You know what I mean? It's really tough to be able to be like, oh, this dude's good or bad at boxing when you're watching somebody.
That's the hard thing. Especially
first time ever doing it.
Especially using myself as the example, because I learn things very, very, very fucking quickly for some reason.
You got big brain.
Ice skating, I think I would fucking fail at that 100 times.
Can you rollerblade?
No.
I'm good at rollerblade.
I can skateboard. I can.
Oh, you'd be a great snowboarder then.
Yeah, I can do a lot of things, but I don't think I could rollerblade, and I don't think I could ice skate. It would just fuck with me, especially with my high ankle sprain that hasn't healed.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
As a whole, looking at that shit, comparing it to 1-to-1. Oh, there are some people that just learn quicker. There are some people that are able to do things quicker. It is weird Because there are some people that just learn. There are some people that just pick things up and they're naturals at things just because they watch somebody do it.
So I've always kind of felt that way. Like I've always, everything I do, I've always been relatively good at. And I think I take a lot of things for granted because of that. But I think that what it is I just don't mind
an asshole to
failing.
say that too. Yeah,
exactly. It really does, bro. I just don't mind
okay,
failure.
I'm good at.
So I get good at things.
I'm at least good at what I do.
Yeah.
And
but the only way to get that is like you got to try it, you got to do it, and you got to be willing to accept. Like you're gonna fail a couple times before you get good, and that's why I've always gotten really good at a lot of things. I'm good at jiu-jitsu, bro. I've been choked thousands of times, you know. Yeah. So that's how I got good, though.
Exactly. How the fuck else are you gonna find out? You got to fuck around to find out.
Oh wow! Look at this. This is from one of my first fights. I want to hide some of this stuff. Hold on. Here's a partial check for one of my first fights.
Look at that shit.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Random. It's just under my keyboard. All right.
The only check stub I still have in this house is my workers' comp check because it's the most amount of money I've ever seen in one time.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Good. Good.
Yeah, that's where the 6 figures comes in because I told them to go fuck themselves for over 6 figures.
Oh.
Yeah.
You maniac.
No, my ride is really fucking interesting, man. That is the only reason I'm able to do what I do.
Yeah.
Is because I broke my fucking neck. I went from being a welfare person, working my ass off for fucking nothing, to breaking my neck, giving everything up, being told I have a 20% chance of death in surgery. Being like, you know what? I have kids. I have to take that bet because of the check that comes afterwards. And I've turned it into a dream job.
Yeah. No, you definitely do.
Talking shit online. Like, what the fuck?
That's bro. It really is like, it's so funny. Look at my room, bro. Look how random all this crap is in here. All this stuff comes from just like, I do stuff on the internet, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who
I got $30,000 worth of shoes right there. You know, it's like that's crazy.
I got like $1,000 worth of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards there for me and my son. Shit ton of G Fuel. Like,
I got $1,000 worth of Fortnite V-Bucks right here.
Yeah.
Like what the heck? Or probably more, actually.
Oh, thank you for getting me addicted to Fortnite twice.
It's
by
Fortnite toys.
Oh, just go back and play it. It's fun again. Fuck. I'll go play it again. You've done that to me twice now. I wanted to say thank you because you've absolutely let me enjoy a shit ton of time with not only my friends but my kids.
That's awesome, bro.
Blast. But it's been really fucking cool, man. Honestly,
that's awesome. Yeah, it's a good vibe. I was just playing zombies with my little brother, and it was like super fun. You know, it's always a good time to connect with your kids on that. I like your shaker. What one is that?
This is a Spider-Man one. So.
Oh, that one's dope. Wait, I never seen that one in person. The only ones that I've seen of the metal shakers is this is the Gundam one.
Yeah.
And then I had the Naruto one, but I forgot it. Like I had both, and I left one at I think I left it in the hotel room when I was at the convention. So sad.
Because I have the kids and all that shit, I just switched to using shakers only.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, you want me to be using a G Fuel shaker?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we do. I'm like,
can
I have this one? And now they just stopped asking, and they're like, that one. Yeah, Zach would like that one.
Bro, look, all I use is G Fuel shakers for cups. Look.
Yeah. The other day, my manager
all I
was
have
like,
is these.
Oh, yeah, I already sent those because I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy the Mortal Kombat Classic stuff that just came out. I was like, I'll buy it. He was like, don't even worry about it. It's in the mail. Oh,
who's your guy over there?
I got Eddie. Eddie's cool as fuck.
Oh yeah, Eddie's dope.
Eddie's a sweet fucking dude. I love that dude. We've worked together on quite a few deals now. It's been a cool time.
Eddie Guerrero
was a great fucking wrestler.
Yes, it's true.
Speaking of wrestling, Logan Paul fucking saved Rey Mysterio's life, and that was fucking insane.
That was crazy. And like people can say whatever they want about Logan, the fact that every 6-year-old boy's dream is to be a WWE champ, and he did it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I don't know how much wrestling you've actually watched recently. Have you watched
almost none? Okay. I don't watch wrestling at all.
After this, if you like The Rock and Stone Cold and the way they speak and stuff, Google a guy called LA Knight. And he is he is the new rock stone cold jackass. He told Logan Paul, he's like, I know you make videos for millions of little girls, but I promise you, nuh-uh, not today. That is my ring. You need to get the fuck out of it. I am the megastar. You are just a star for little girls. And he's just fucking hilarious. He's bringing it back to like that edgy PG-13, like sort of R kind of stage. And it's really, really interesting to watch somebody craft jokes like we do on actual live TV again. It's really fucking interesting.
Bro, I think that I want to do a little thing in the WWE. I think
it would be really cool too.
I think that I'm into it. You know why? Because here's what I'm thinking, bro. I was one of the pioneers of the influencer boxing stuff, right? I'm going to be one of the pioneers of influencer MMA. You look at these guys, KSI, Logan, Jake, Mike Malak, George Jenko, all these guys had appearances in the WWE. And I think if you look a little bit deeper than that, they're going to be like, wow, these influencers, some of them pretty good, right? So when they look a little bit deeper.
I think the next person that gets contacted is Keem.
Oh, yeah. Keem's perfect for it, bro. So, like,
but
Keem is
who's the mouthpiece from Keem? That is you. You guys go in there in twins, it would be fucking hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Imagine he's talking smack to somebody, and then he's like, that's it, I'm changing into my wrestling gear and coming out. And then it's me. I'm the stunt double.
No, it would be hilarious if he like snaps his fingers, lights go out, you roll out from underneath the ring, walk up to him and slap him like that. Look at that. That was perfect timing. That wasn't even done on purpose. My PlayStation just shut off. So
that's hilarious, bro.
But that was perfect.
I was wondering what was going on. I was like, this guy set up a whole thing over here.
My hands were in frame. I didn't even do anything.
Using your toes, bro, on the keyboard.
Exactly. But no, that would be fucking hilarious. Like you just snap your fingers, lights go out, you roll out from underneath the ring and punch the dude. It'd be fucking great.
So the lights go out, lights come back on. It's just me standing there, but dressed exactly the same as Keem, 100% stunt double. I attack, I beat the guy, the lights go out again, and it's Keem standing in the ring. He's like, I did it. Hilarious, bro. I'm into it. I love these ideas.
Exactly. Just go full evil twin. It'd be fucking hilarious.
Dude, so funny. And I really do think that the WWE, people might say things such as, that's crazy, bro. But you know what else they said? Playing video games is crazy for a job. Doing this influencer boxing. My first fight ever was in front of 21,000 people. That's insane to even think about, you know? It's like, of course, you got to believe that these things can be done.
Like logically, it's weird when we are one step away from the dream jobs we had when we were 6 and 7.
Oh, for sure.
That is weird to me. And
bro,
like, then you're 3-4 steps away. Now we're 1. How weird, like, I don't know, man. It's just gratitude. Gratitude is the weirdest fucking thing.
So this LA Knight guy is 41 years old, right? Yeah. A lot of these WWE guys are like 40, bro. I'm in my early 30s, by the way, 32, by the way. So that means I got a good 9 years to pursue a WWE. I actually have
a friend who's a professional wrestler.
I would love to hop in there and do it for like I would love to hop in the WWE after I do a couple more fights with Misfits. I want to do like 3 to 5 more fights. Hopefully half of those MMA, half of those boxing. And then from there, I'd love to do a little, like, make an appearance in WWE, get Logan Paul in a Kimura or something, throw him in a triangle choke for funsies. I'd let him KO me, powerbomb KO me, but let me throw him in the triangle. He takes me out. Yo, other guys from the influencer world are coming into the WWE. It's my job to take them out. This is my spot, bro. My kingdom, my crown, my throne. That'd be fun, bro. Logan,
going back to
powerbomb me, bro.
Going back to fucking Monday Night Wars where there's an invasion angle. And we're going
to YouTube invasion, right?
WWE. We're undefeated in fucking boxing. We're going to be undefeated in MMA. We're coming for you next.
Yo, but this stuff, and I think that the WWE.
I got the management. Let's go. I got the voice. Me and Keem. Let's just run it, Keem. We got this.
Let's figure it out because I know for a fact that the guys in the WWE must love the influencers because they came over and they've done well for them. And if they look a little bit deeper, who are they going to look at first? Obviously, the guys who are already competing in combat sports.
Look at how many of us Cena is following. It is scary.
The whole world.
No, it's weird, man. You go to fucking one of your friends' fucking Twitter feeds, and John Cena's following him, and it's like, does he actually give a fuck, or is he just?
Bro, he follows 677,000 people.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I haven't
Yo,
looked.
this man's a fan.
Yeah, who the fuck knows, man? Like, what
Bro,
the
he
fuck?
follows so many people. It's crazy.
Wouldn't it be weird if he just follows like 10K?
Yeah, that would have been crazy. Like, because 10K is actually not a lot. Like, I follow 8,000 people, and people are like, "Damn, you follow so many." But bro, think about when I go to a convention. Every time I go to a convention, I meet 500 creators. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's actually not that crazy. It's like pretty. Like,
No,
I think that I follow a normal amount of people. All these people that are following 200 people got egos or something, or they got OCD on their timeline.
no, I like following about as many people as follow me. So that way it's not like I'm overly following everybody and they just think that I'm trying to leech off people. I like keeping it somewhat consistent so that way it's like, okay, I have my friends and the normal people I'll talk to all the time. And then whoever comes on and comes to hang out, let's come and hang out. Because shit's going to get real.
Bro. Sorry, I was just reading what Kim just said. Okay.
Breaking news. Keem.
Breaking news. Keem. No, never, bro. Sometimes he is. He said some terrible things to me in the group chat.
Oh, that group chat. I've heard that group chat is fucking hell.
It really is, bro. It really is. So I'll give you a little tease. We're working on a...
it's okay. Nobody will ever see this. I promise you that it'll only be us.
We're working on a
clipped.
We're working on a big content piece. So you know the show The Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah.
Now think about that, but Happy Punch.
Nice.
And we have everything in place. We're gonna launch it like very soon.
That's sick as fuck.
And it's Vegas based. It's gonna be crazy. I got my hands in deep. I got my hands in the cookie jar, bro. I'm pulling out cookies. I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah, exactly.
B-Dave looks great before his fight. My friend's fighting Jarvis, and Jarvis is also my friend. I actually love both these boys. B-Dave's coming in. He's got a little six-pack going. This is the best shape I ever seen him in, to be honest. Nice. Golly. I got to get in shape, bro. This fight, we haven't announced a lot about this fight, but I'm going to say I'm going to come in at the lowest weight that you see me at. I'm going to it's going to be crazy. I'm going to come in, beat Brandon at his weight. I'm like 195 right now, but I really would like to be under 180 for it.
Yeah, I was at 200 after my surgery. And
nice.
And I had a fucking beer belly. I looked fucking gross. I felt fucking
You're
horrible.
thick.
Yeah, no, it was fucking bad. And I looked at myself and I was like, this is the worst I'll ever be. It took me 6 months and I've had a six-pack ever since.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in shape. In shape for this.
Good. Now I gotta get jacked. Now I gotta get jacked because noodle arms are not fun arms.
But noodle arms are like sticky arms. Those sticky hands, they'll get you, bro. They'll get you.
Dude, my baby jumped off the couch the other day, and she grabbed onto the bottom of my arm. She's 3, not actually a baby, but she's a baby. She grabbed onto the bottom of my bad arm, and I fucking deadlifted her up, which I'm not supposed to be doing because of my fucking arm. I'm like, oh, well, I didn't feel that. That hurt, but I did it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
now it's time to get on steroids.
Yeah, exactly. It's time now.
Bro, you already got all these kids
removed. Yeah.
You don't need to be fertile anymore. Just overload on steroids.
Nah, man,
get massively huge.
I could get jacked based off of all of the tea in the world and still just be a normal person. Remember, I got hot loads. It'll just bring me down to normal, man.
That's actually factual. You want to see something cool? So I recently got my first tattoos, and this is my favorite gun from Call of Duty.
Oh, we got feet. Look at that. L96A1.
Yeah.
Black
I don't want to. No free feet. No free feet. And I got my black belt tattooed on my ankle. Nice job on the L96
tattoo.
Yo, I just started. It's something I want to do for a long time, and finally I was like, you know what? I'm doing it, bro. Here we go.
Kind of in vein with what's been played. That is the Transformers Scorpion.
Oh, okay, nice.
Comes down to the Psy from Scorpion.
That's sick.
Yeah, I hand drew all of that. I got that.
That's cool because it means a little bit more.
Yeah. This entire arm is gonna be like a relic. Like if you went to like the South American jungle and you found it, it's gonna be like a big rock where it's all cracked in, and there's gonna be parts of it that are Yeah, there's gonna be part of it that's like embossed and in depth, and then there's gonna be parts of it that's like punched out, or even parts of it that are real that are like hanging there and shit. And
I'm
then I
feeling
have
like I'm
the
talking to like an interview, and they're like, we cannot reveal his identity.
yeah, I know. And then I got the fucking Death Eater tattoo from Harry Potter with the Deathly Hollows in the skull.
Oh, nice, classic. Yeah, I'm not doing
Yeah,
anything crazy. Oh, that's sick. What?
Yeah, under blacklight it glows. It's
That's
sick.
cool.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything
attack.
crazy. Just doing like my feet, and then maybe my left leg. I might do like a sleeve on my left leg, but I'm just sort of nice. It's something I wanted to do for like 15 years since I've been a kid. So I was like, you know what, man, we got a little extra money laying around. About time we get some stuff done. So
Yeah,
not nothing too wild. Just a little.
I'm doing my right arm as like a way to kind of showcase myself and like the parody of things. So like the Zelda tattoo. I don't know how much Zelda lore you followed, but the only stone that's colored in is the intelligence one. So I'm strong nor am I courageous, but I am probably smarter than most.
So my
it's
brain's
like,
massive. I don't follow that much Zelda lore, but I'm familiar.
Yeah. The Transformers one, the fucking Scorpion's the thing that hides from everybody but kills almost a full team worth of the army. The Scorpion is the devil if you don't know the fucking backstory of fucking Mortal Kombat, but he's actually the one that just tried to revenge his family.
Yeah. I'm a big Mortal Kombat guy.
Yeah, I love
I play Sub-Zero. I'm the worst.
Amazing.
I'm the player that everybody hates, but like I show up to a party where people playing Mortal Kombat, like all my normie friends, and I just absolutely smack everybody. But I'm that player that's like this. Freeze. Four-piece combo. Freeze. 10-piece combo. Freeze.
Oh, I hit my son with the most disgusting combo the other day with Sub-Zero, who's considered the worst fucking character in the
MK1
right now. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he definitely
I hit him
got
for 45%.
Ugh.
And he's like, I hit it in 2 rounds back to back. He sat the controller down and said, "You know what? I'm done for tonight, Dad. You are too good Dad, today. I don't know what you're doing. I'm done."
Have you played as Omni-Man? Have you been playing as Omni-Man or not yet?
I didn't buy the fucking DLC.
Bro, I've been watching all this stuff because I don't have MK1. My friend does, and so I go. He lives like right next door to me, so I just play over there sometimes.
Yeah.
And but now I need to get it. But I've been obviously obsessed with Spider-Man and MW3 lately. But yeah, the Omni-Man DLC looks crazy. It looks like, I mean, it's just dope. And I actually never even watched the whole show, bro. I watched one episode. Never watched it again.
I haven't watched any of it. I haven't watched
any
of it.
It's good, bro. I binged it like 2 days ago. I haven't watched
any of the boys. I get so fucking...
Yeah, me neither.
I wish my fucking camera would actually fucking send something.
Yeah, what's going on? Move around. Do like a head nod. Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's clearing up. Maybe maybe spin around in a circle.
Do the hokey pokey?
Yeah.
I was hoping the light would fucking fix it, but it didn't. It's not shutting off when I turn the camera off. It's kind of retarded. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, no, I love that fucking game, man. That game is a fucking blast. Absolutely fun.
It really is dope, bro. I actually just loaded up like a couple YouTube videos because like I just loaded up Mortal Kombat 1, Omni-Man, all fatalities and brutalities. I'm gonna watch this after this because
there's a dude who does all of the finishers every single year. He like rates them.
Oh really? The only MK guy that I watch is named Dynasty.
Yeah, it's not him either. He's got a blonde hair. Maximilian dude.
Maximilian. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've seen him.
He does like all the fighting games. He just did the Nickelodeon one that came out. So he rated all the supers and.
Oh, what? Hold on, that came out already?
Yeah. No, it was just like the dude is cool, and I was watching that this morning. He's like the Ren and Stimpy one. The Ren and Stimpy one's the best out of the entire fucking lot.
Hold up, the so Nickelodeon. Cool. It's Nickelodeon Smash Brothers, basically, right?
Yeah, essentially, yeah. But half of the supers, people are just getting run over with things. That's All-Star
Brawl.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Wait a second. There's no way. Is Squidward in this game?
Yes, he is, and he turns into handsome Squidward to to do his super move.
Dude, please tell me that's his super. That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
That's so funny. Wait, can you hear this?
No.
Okay, cool.
My favorite one, and I don't think he got the meme of it, but it was Patrick. He picks up his rock and he starts screaming spiders, like from the episode where all the people were underneath his house.
Yeah.
He smacks you 50 times with his house and then he throws you. It's fucking hilarious.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I need to see all these.
Yeah, Maximilian rate the supers. Dude is fucking fantastic. They're like 20-minute videos that you can sit there and just binge watch as you're fucking doing something. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Bro, I'm about to do that. Dude, I see the handsome Squidward.
Yep.
Why have not heard more about it? I saw this briefly on Twitter, and then I haven't seen anything about it since.
Whatchamacallit? I found this website that actually offered a whole bunch of like middling YouTubers and shit, a whole bunch of game codes and stuff. I found this website. Shit was fucking sick. I think I sent it to you. Were you the one I sent it to? No, I sent it to Josh. So. It wasn't you.
Bro, I gotta get this game. This game looks hilarious.
Yeah, they were sending out fucking codes and everything else. I was like, I applied because this shit looks fucking fun.
They better give me this, man. I'm getting back into streaming too.
Dude, so I had this fucking idea. And I was really frustrated with how it went because it didn't get uploaded and it didn't get put out the way that I wanted it to. So it kind of flopped. But I want to ask you this idea and you tell me if this had its legs to kind of grow or not. So we had the DMZ series that the haunting of DMZ. So I went through and wrote backstories for every single one of the characters. And me and Aiden from the Lore Lodge, who does like creepypastas and all of that stuff, went through and beat all of the characters in a live stream. I went back and edited our footage together, like we were side by side fighting the thing, and did voiceover at the beginning, like an intro into the story, and then we dropped, and it didn't do anything. And I was gonna have it uploaded like a Pokemon Let's Play where the first episode goes live on both channels, which it went live on mine but not on his, so it didn't grow. And then alternate back and forth until it was done. It didn't end up growing the way I thought it was, and I was thoroughly frustrated.
You know, I think the thing about stuff like that is you got to put in the that's like a passion project, bro, where you're not going to see like crazy results, I think, but when the results if the results did
show up, it blows
then
up.
It would be big. Yeah, that's the thing. And that's the issue with some stuff like that. Like if you enjoy it, but you can't force yourself. If you enjoy doing it, just put it out with kind of like no expectations, you know what I mean? And then
when I was talking about doing that Pokemon voiceover thing and stuff like that, because that's some of the stuff that I've been getting into is voiceover work and stuff. And I got fucking Woods from Black Ops and everything else signed off. He's like, yeah, I want to do it. Sounds like a cool time. Let's have some fun. It's like, I'm so excited to do it, but I can't get the dopamine back enough to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just sat there and it's done. And it's like, I just need to do the cutting and voiceover. It's just like, oh, fuck. I don't want to make voices right now. I feel weird.
Yeah.
And it's
sometimes it be like that, bro. That's
that
the creative
dopamine
process.
Sucks. Because
it's kind of like a writer's block, right? Like all these like authors of books, like they get writer's block. If you're a creator, you get creator's block. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's weird how that dopamine works for some people always, and for some people it just doesn't.
Yeah, no, I mean, bro, even me, like I experience that a lot too, and people would assume that I don't because I'm kind of like I can be very excitable.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
How many times do you want to watch me go to Target? I promise you.
I love Target.
Yeah, but nobody wants to watch everybody go to Target every day.
Target, collab with me, please.
Exactly. We only
now that I'm friends with Timu, I'm going to order stuff for right here, in between here, and stuff for over there, and also stuff for all around this room.
Yeah, I'll send you that link.
Yeah, send me that link, bro. I gotta go in like 5 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, we'll end it here, man. So that way you can bullshit afterwards and, give the 5 minutes that we normally bullshit afterwards.
Hey,
thank you guys for coming and hanging out. It's been a fucking blast. Go check out Overt. He's going to absolutely dominate in MMA now, taking over boxing and MMA. Soon to be WWE. Keem, hit us up. We're coming for you.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you for having me.
Bye.